Hi, I'm Emma Page from Emma Page Buttercream Cakes. I just wanted to share with you a little colour mixing hack that I find really useful. So if you know my work at all, you know that I don't love bright primary colours. I'm always seeking to reduce the chroma in a colour. Also, I only work with buttercream, and buttercream, as you know, is yellow. So that gives all your colours a yellow tinge. And what you can't rely on is, look at this beautiful yellow here on this Colour Mill bottle. Colour Mill, by the way, is a really good make. I would highly recommend it, especially with buttercream because it's oil-based. So it colours buttercream really, really beautifully. But nevertheless, what we've ended up with here is not that clear yellow on the bottle. It's very eggy, and I don't love it one bit. So I'm going to add a bit of purple, just a tiny, tiny dot. Be really cautious here, because if you add too much, it will go grey. So I've just added a tiny dot, and you can see how that egginess is going, and that yellow is really cooling down. And it's just taken that cheap sort of Lego yellow away. And you can do that with any colour. So I really like that now. That looks really natural. A bit sort of dirty, I suppose, but it's still a clear yellow. And what you can do to reduce the chroma of any colour is think about the colour that's opposite on the colour wheel. So, for example, if you've got a purple and you want to reduce the colour of that, purple is between red and blue on the colour wheel. Add a bit of green, add a bit of yellow, anything like that will really reduce the brightness and make it a much more natural, subtle colour. It just will give your cakes a more sophisticated look to steer away from those clear primary colours. And also, do bear in mind that the colour you see on the label isn't necessarily what you'll get, especially if you've got the background yellow of your butter coming through as well. So always, if you want to reduce the chroma of a colour, go to the other side of the colour wheel and add a tiny, tiny dot of that colour, and it will really make a huge dramatic impact, and you'll end up with something that's much better to work with, and will give your cakes, it will just make your cakes look more elegant.